Before we begin, take a moment to slow down and breathe. This message is not meant to be rushed, and neither is what God is doing in your life. Many people rush through seasons they were meant to learn from, but God is patient, intentional, and precise in His work. Welcome to Christian Hope. This channel exists to bring hope through Christ to those who are walking through uncertainty, spiritual battles, and moments where faith feels heavy. If you found this video during a confusing or silent season, understand this truth clearly. God is not absent, and He is not late. He is working with purpose, even when you cannot see the evidence yet. Today's word is not for entertainment or emotion alone. It is for alignment, for inner correction, for encouragement, and for confirmation. This message is for the person asking God why things still look the same, for the one who is praying faithfully but feels stuck, and for the one who loves God yet feels caught between what was promised and what is presently visible. God said, "I don't bless the mess," not because He lacks compassion, but because He is deeply committed to your future. God sees beyond your current situation and into the version of you that must be ready to carry what He is about to release. What God is preparing for you requires maturity, obedience, and stability, not just desire. Sometimes we want God to move quickly, but God is far more concerned with moving correctly, because speed without preparation can destroy what blessing was meant to build. While you are asking God to change what surrounds you, He may be shaping what is within you. Before God fixes the situation, He often strengthens the foundation. Before He opens doors, He develops character. And before He releases blessings, He prepares the heart that must sustain them. The Bible tells us in 1 Samuel 16:7 that people look at outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. God blesses no mess because He is not influenced by appearances, opinions, or pressure. People may judge you based on what they see right now, but God sees your intentions, your obedience, and your willingness to grow. He knows exactly what He placed inside you, and He knows what environment is required for it to flourish. God will take you through seasons that stretch your faith, not to harm you, but to prepare you. Waiting seasons refine motives, silence teaches dependence, and pressure develops endurance. These moments are not wasted, and they are not overlooked. You are not forgotten, delayed, or disqualified. You are being prepared, and what God prepares, He protects and preserves. Fear clouds discernment, and anxiety weakens trust. That is why God says not to panic in this season. Faith does not remove uncertainty, but it anchors you while uncertainty exists. God is not asking for partial surrender or occasional obedience. He requires full trust, even when clarity has not yet come. Honesty before God is the beginning of transformation, because truth opens the door for healing and direction. God says, acknowledge the mess, then step out of it. Cycles do not break through prayer alone. They break through obedience and decision. The habits, attachments, and routines God keeps revealing are not meant to follow you into the next season. God cannot bless what you refuse to confront, and He will not heal what you continue to hold on to. His correction is not rejection, but protection, guiding you away from what would eventually harm you. Stillness before God is not weakness, and waiting is not failure. In stillness, motives are revealed, priorities are reordered, and dependence on God is restored. You may feel as though others are moving ahead or replacing you, but what God has assigned to you cannot be taken by another. God does not compete with people. He fulfills purpose according to His will. God has full control, and He has been watching your heart closely. Sometimes the mess is allowed to remain because it is teaching discernment, maturity, and wisdom. Other times the mess follows because the lesson has not yet been learned. You ask God for change, but did you ask him for wisdom? You prayed for deliverance, but did you ask for strength to maintain freedom after it comes? God says, I am changing you. You are no longer craving the addiction itself. You are craving the familiarity of the routine. And God says he is breaking the routine, because when the routine is broken, the addiction loses authority. When patterns collapse, bondage weakens, and when obedience replaces comfort, freedom becomes possible. David was anointed king long before he ever sat on the throne. He was chosen, yet still tested, hidden, and refined. God shaped David's heart before releasing authority, because leadership without humility leads to destruction. David's waiting did not cancel his anointing, it protected it, and the same is true for you. In Jeremiah 1:5, God reminds us that he knew us and set us apart before we were born. That means your delay is not punishment, it is preparation. God sanctified you before he sent you, and what God sets apart, he does not abandon or forget. God is breaking routines that no longer serve your future. Some relationships will end, some doors will close, and some seasons will finish, not to hurt you, but to free you. When God removes what is familiar, he restores what is necessary. Do not mourn what God removed if it was blocking where he is taking you. God gave you this word to carry and to share. Trust him even when progress feels invisible, because growth often happens beneath the surface before it appears outwardly. Remain faithful, remain calm, and remain obedient, because God does not bless the mess, he blesses the ready. If this message spoke to you, please like, share, and subscribe to Christian Hope, so this word can reach someone who needs it today. Stay encouraged, stay grounded, and remember this truth clearly. God is not finished with you yet.